Okay, we're still doing some problems on 5.3. I'm going to do one more problem on 5.3. Number 68. It has two separate variables, so I want to do one like that also. Number 68 is 12a squared minus 17ab plus 6b squared. Okay, so the first one here, when we factor it, we'll either have the 1 times 12 or 2 times 6 or 3 times 4 in front of the a. Because there's a b squared here, our second number here will be in front of a b, like that. So we're still going to work it the same way though. The 12 is 1 times 12 or 2 times 6 or 3 times 4. And we need to make combinations of those with the combinations of 6, which are 1 times 6, 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. But we need 3 different ones so we can combine them with these. So you've got 1 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 different times. The first two will have 1 times 12, 12 times 1, 1 times 12, 12 times 1. The second ones will have the 2 times 6, 6 times 2, 2 times 6, and 6 times 2. And the third ones, we will have the 3 times 4 and 4 times 3. 3 times 4 and 4 times 3. Till we find the ones that are the right ones. We need to add them. So they're going to add to give us 17. We're going to have a negative 17. They'll both be the same sign, and they'll add up to give us 17. Okay, here we have 1 times 1 is 1, 6 times 12 is 72. That won't be it. 1 times 12 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6. That doesn't add for 17. It's close. We have 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 12 is 36. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 1 is 3. Those don't add to give us 17. 1 times 2 is 2. 6 times 6 is 36. That can't be it. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. And that doesn't add to give us 17. Okay, 2 times 2, 4. 6 times 3, 18. Too much. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6. 18, that's close but not quite. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 times 4 is 24. Too much. 1 times 4 is 4. 6 times 3 is 18. That's too much. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. That's 18 also. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. And there it is, the last one that we tried. Those add to give us 17. But they need to be a negative 17, so they'll both be negative. So 4 and 3 are what we were using like as our x term, which is our, on this one it's our a term. So we use a 4 and a 3. And now we've got to place our 2 and 3 so that we'll have an 8 and a 9. So the 4 times 2 will be 8. 3 times 3 will be our 9. They have to both be negative to get a negative 17. So negative 9 and negative 8 give us 17. Negative 17. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. To get negative 8, we need negative 2 times positive 4. So that's pretty much like what we were doing, but we needed to add the b for the b squared term at the end. And now I'm going to jump to do a few problems on 5.4. We're going to do them the same way, but there's some special ones that I want to make sure that you see. Number 78 on 5.4, that would be on page 424. Number 78 is 9y squared plus 42y plus 47. Okay, the ways to get 9, we're still doing that the same way, 1 times 9 or 3 times 3. 47, all the ways to get 47, we got 1 times 47. Isn't that a prime number? 47? It's a prime number. That's the only way to get 47 is 1 times 47. So we need to do it times the 1 times 9, 9 times 1. And we also need to do it for the 3 times 3. We don't need 2 of these because it's just 3 times 3. We need them to add to give us 42. Okay, here we have 1 times 1 is 1. 9 times 47 will be way more than 42. What is it? 423? Okay, that's way too much. 1 times 9 is 9. 47 times 1 is 47. Those will not add to give you 42. Okay, 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 47, 141. And that won't add to give us 42. So no matter which way we do it, we don't have one that adds to give us 42. So this one is prime. It cannot be factored. So just put prime for that one. Number 80, we have 2x squared plus 11x plus, I'm sorry, this is a minus 9. Okay, the 2, the only way to get 2 is 1 times 2. The way to get 9 is 1 times 9 or 3 times 3. So both of those we will have 1 times 2 and 2 times 1. 1 times 2, 2 times 1. Okay, 1 times 1 here is 1. 9 times 2 is 18. What are we looking for? Let me see, we're subtracting to get 11. That will not subtract to get 11. Okay, so how about this one? 1 times 2 and 9 times 1 is 9. Those are 11 when you add them, but they don't subtract to give you 11. So that's not that one either. 3 times 3, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. It's going to be the same here. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3. They're just in the other order. Okay, do we have anything here that subtracts to get 11? Nope. So we have another prime. 78 and 80 are both primes. Let's do number 82. They can't all be primes, right? 82. 12a squared minus 17ab plus 6b squared. So the 12, we have a few ways to get it, and the 6, we only have a couple ways.